Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy IX. I'm the Mysterious JG. I did just load another state here. We are at level 10 instead of level 9, I guess. The main difference, honestly, is that off-screen I used a little bit different shopping, it looks like, because we've got the Ogre, which I made, but we still have a Mage Masher. I must have had more than one of those. We've got the Butterfly Sword we created. And glass armlet was a thing, yellow scarf, desert boots. Basically, we just did a different job of managing our shopping we did in the city. We may have had more money. I think I just, not a whole lot of difference, really. But we might as well jump on the train at this point here. And it's time for us to participate in the Festival of the Hunt. Now, the Festival of the Hunt, as we've seen, there's 3 different prizes depending on who wins. So to think about this, do I want to show you what happens if all 3 characters win? And I think what I'm going to do is, because, if Zidane wins, supposedly he gets a date with Dagger. And he joked about setting Vivi up with Dagger if Vivi wins. Spoiler alert, after the Festival of the Hunt, something happens in the story where there's actually some urgency to do something. I'll tell you exactly what happens, but yeah, neither of those things is going to happen. And the path I went with, because it's the best reward, is I engineered things so that Freya won. And that's the reality we'll have when we come back to this later. So what we might want to do is just quick, let's see how long it would take to play through if we got things sped up. And we'll figure it out from there. Because I don't think there's only but so much you can do to change the speed at which this all happens. I don't think, for example... Oh no, they told us where the starting point was, and I've already forgotten. I don't think, for example, we can... I don't think this mode will help us make it go faster, honestly, because there's a timer that occurs as part of it. And I don't think the timer speed is impacted by this, but I could be wrong. Starting point is the theater district. That's what I thought it was. Oh, it takes us there automatically. Yeah, I don't get to... Okay, so that's one thing. Once this is started...
So root this princess that treating you like a commoner.
Oh, hush. We get a great view from here. Not to mention, I don't know that they're meant to know I'm not a commoner.
Stop like safe if you start acting like princess again. Oh, you brat, I can see the entire town.
What do you mean acting like a princess again? When did I stop?
And Princess Milkman Fifi is also participating.
I can't believe it. He seemed reluctant earlier. I guess maybe Zidane told him that he would get a date with me.
Master Fifi, the princess and I are rooting for you.
Come on, Vivi. I think it's cute that they are both rooting for Vivi. You can do it.
No, Master Fifi.
Look out. Oh gosh, I can't watch anymore.
Mr. Fifi's brutal death has turned you off of this blood sport. You can't win just by burning a good offense is the best defense attack. You can't lose that fucking sting. Yes, that's it. Murder Zidane. Now's your chance. One more time. Replace son of a bitch. Fifi behind you. Yes, go.
Ooh. Okay, let's see this timer. Nope. Timer runs at the same speed. So here's the thing, guys. Here's the thing. If I was to try to do this all 3 times, I mean, unless I decided to do it on my own time off screen and cobble it together, the difference in the dialogue is very minor, and we can look it up. I'm pretty sure there are videos on YouTube where you can see the different variations on who wins. But it is going to take me 12 minutes each attempt because the timer does not speed up. Good hunting. I mean, I feel like I should try to figure this out, though. If we did this... yeah, I'd have to divide it up into different pieces. But it can be done. Okay, I'll tell you what. Let's do it on screen once with Zidane winning. We'll do the whole thing on screen once with Freya winning. And then I'll edit in the other versions. Great Scott! Great Scott! Great Scott! The thing is, you don't have to encounter any enemies at all, and if you don't want Zidane to win, you want Freya to win, well, you'll see how we can manipulate these things. I think it's always one of them. I don't think it's possible to make someone else win. Like, I don't think it's ever ends that someone outside of your party wins. Doesn't even have anything. Son of a bitch. Now, the Strange Gourmand leads with 24 points. I'll have to ask myself, do I feel like... I almost got devoured by one. Where did these wild beasts come from? Oh, I can't play cards with them in the middle of this. And then it's locked. It's locked. There don't appear to be random encounters, just ones that I can see coming. That was realistically an animal, like a bird yell, right? Yeah. Well, at least these guys have stuff. Okay. Well, it had stuff. Alright, so what do we steal from the... Okay, we get 2 steals from this thing. Trick Sparrow is only worth 3 points. Just no time to relax. Yeah, the Moos are worth a lot more points than the Trick Sparrows are. Yeah, the real trouble there... Oh, it's 10 points now. I thought it was like... Never mind. The real problem is that, yeah, that timer just takes as long as it takes. And there's going to come a point in all this where... Oh. I can do battle with you, okay. I didn't bother to steal from this guy. I just straight up murdered him. Vivi has 55 points. Good for him. No, I remember being really kind of a little bit tense playing this on original hardware. Pardon me. Sorry. Excuse me. But I had no idea whether there was a pace at which you had to play or stuff would go poorly for you, you know? we start at the theater area. Can we go to other areas, though? He's in right now. Such a little guy is one heck of a magic user. He looks a little scared out there, but he's steadily raising his score. Good hunting. So... But it's just the same enemies running around all these different areas, I guess. It's like, there's not much need to travel to different zones for this. I can't get myself disqualified. Not with my dream tape dagger is at stake. You'll be disqualified if you leave town during the competition. As you seem to already know. Okay, but there's like nothing to find here. No, there's a... But it's not even fighting me. Good luck, Zenith. I guess I'm in an area that doesn't have monsters. It's no time to be shopping. Actually, it seems like a good time to be shopping. If you can get powerful Whoppets. Okay, now the enemies are here in force. See what these guys have as a steal. Nothing! The most brutal of gifts and the most brutal of all playable characters. Thank you. Pleased to meet you. Thank you. Oh, Vivi was being chased. He's not a slut at all. And now I've got the lead. I'm trying to help Vivi out. But I guess he got chased by that thing all the way to another, like, hopped on the train, I guess. Oh, that's right. This is where the air car would be located. Guess we can go to the industrial district. We haven't been there yet. Industrial district. Oh, am I rescuing Vivi now? Oh, it's still a little... I don't know what that thing was that I rescued, but I rescued it. This moose coming charging down the steps to take me out. And they built up this Zagnol, whatever it is, enemy. It had its own little cinematic where the breeder was like, haha, I can't stop this beast. It's too powerful. So we will see about that thing. In the meantime, yeah, like, I don't want to give anything away. There's not that much time left, but the way you go about actually controlling who wins this thing hasn't happened yet. I hope I didn't mess it up already. Like, it's this... The encounter I'm expecting, which will basically affect all this, doesn't seem to have spawned. better things to do than hang out at the pub. Although this mood didn't. Alright, 2 minutes left. So far, we're kind of pursuing the path of trying to get Zidane to win. Because I thought, like, first time through, it was really important that Zidane win, because you're playing as him. And it kind of turns out it doesn't matter. Hey, we're tied with Freya, what the hell? Why are you saying she's winning? She's getting more encounters than us, probably because she's not taking trains to different areas. Although that seems to be the only thing I can do to get enemies to spawn. Unless, that... I can't, like, infinitely spawn moves out of there. It just seems like certain screens had unique encounters, and I visited pretty much every place we're allowed to go. Let's get back to the Theater District, because that's where this adventure started for us. Where do these wild beasts come from? I'm not familiar with the Festival of the Hunt, which seems to be the only thing that's happening at this city. Yeah, like, where is she encountering all these monsters? Because I can't find anything to fight anymore. I mean, I think if Freya ends up winning this thing, regardless of my efforts, I guess we'll just run with it, but... I'm trying to find as many monsters as we can, and it's like, they're no longer around to be killed. You don't want to play cards, sir? Time is up. Winner is Freya, 150. Well, what the fuck? I did something wrong. I definitely did something wrong. Oh, it has its own other page in this guide that I didn't even see existed. Well, crap, I gotta do it again now. I was only gonna do it once. Freya won, but not the way that we showed here. Okay, you have 12 minutes to accumulate points. Seeing mugs, Trick Sparrow, Oh, there's a specific place I had to be, but I had to be there during the last 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, well, that's all right. So I'll tell you what. We'll just watch. We'll see who the text is when Freya wins, and then the first chance we get, we'll load, and we'll make Vivi win the next time we do it, because why not? And if you want to see what happens when Zidane wins, that's probably the most common one that you can see most easily on the YouTube. That was marvelous, all of you. 150 points, congratulations. Is this how I talked before? We grant you the Master Hunter and your reward. You are above even the Hunter. We hereby grant you the title of Master Hunter. Received Coral Ring. This is the one you want. It's better than the gold that Zidane gets, in the, like, card that Vivi gets is, of course, worthless. None of them are like, gold is gold. There are other ways in-game to get a Coral Ring, but also there's other ways in-game to get the card that you get as Vivi. Hats off to you, Freya. I don't know how you racked up so many points, because I just stopped having enemies appear that I could fight. The fruits of my training, I suppose. I trained in how to use sour water to make monsters appear. Regent. Please forgive my intrusion. I'll bring urgent news from our king. The king of Burmecia? The king of Burmashave? Sir, you must not let him see you like this. Take a good look at him. An injury has blinded him. I can tell from here that he's blind. I mean, is he wearing, like, has he got, like, an injury blinded him? I mean, is he wearing... Oh, see, I never noticed this before. Dagger's actually responding, like, you know, Princess is like, oh no, this man, he's in trouble, oh. I mean, I noticed Freya coming over, because this is, like, a soldier from her country. But, yeah, so the guy, I guess he must be blindfolded, because otherwise it's like, you know, how can you not see that he's blind? Continue! And, don't make any, thing out of the fact that I make oglop noises when I walk. Our kingdom is being attacked by some unknown force. We are severely outnumbered, please send reinforcements immediately. Oh! The enemy looks like an army of mages wearing a steeple-crowned hats. The king and I are old friends. I mean, the king and I are old friends. I will send reinforcements to Burmecia immediately. Thank you, Regent, the king, and all of Burmecia will be most grateful. I thought more played than this. Like, I remembered something interrupted, and you don't get to see a date between him and Dagger, but... Oh, I must return now. Take him to the infirmary. We'll serve him for dinner. It's too late. He's gone. Where good French mice go. And that is, of course, to the Disney Pixar film Ratatouille. I think that's Pixar. It's a miracle he even made it this far, and a bit of a contrivance that he happened to wander in here without being assisted by your soldiers or anything like that at exactly the moment you were awarding something to the winner of the Great Hunt Festival. I can't believe this is happening. It seems so ridiculous. What kind of writing is this? This is a problem. Because of the festival, there are hardly any men left in the castle. It will take time to mobilize. Why am I talking like this? Because of the festival, there are hardly any men left in the castle. It will take time to mobilize. We have no choice. Call back the 4th Aerial Division patrolling the border. But if we recall the 4th, we will lose our eyes over Alexandria. Gwok Gwok, Burmecia is our ally. We must help them. Gondor answers the call. Oh wait, no, not Gondor answers. Rohan answers the call. God, yeah, Gondor let Rohan just fight it out on their own. Whatever. Why would I be thinking about Lord of the Rings during a fantasy adventure story? Stipple-crowned hats. There might be black mages like a Vivi. Hey, shut your mouth. It can't be. Why didn't I win the Festival of the Hunt? Could it be Mother?
I doubt it. Your mother does not wear a steeple hat.
I must go now. I cannot sit and wait for the reinforcements. I'm coming with you. No, this doesn't concern you. Okay, I guess you're right. I guess you'll just be a star of your own, like, mobile game called, like, Final Fantasy IX Gaiden. And the rest of us will just continue with our story since this attack on Burmecia is not involving us. What's this? I'm a stranger all of a sudden? I'm not gonna sit back and watch your home get destroyed, alright? Thank you, is it then? I just blanked on how to say thank you in French. Can I come too? I want to find out who they really are. Sure. I'll take you out of danger anytime, Vivi. Alright then, let's go to Burmecia.
But this is format, it has nothing to do with us. Even though it's pretty obvious, adventure is common and it's attacking Burmecia.
Steiner's right. We don't know if Alexandria is involved, although they are. But if black mages are involved, Zidane, you know what I'm talking about. Oh yeah, you know what I'm talking about, son. Duds. It's looking like I am going to have to call it a video, and we'll only see one version of the hunt. I got to do this again. I can tell you what I'll do. We'll call it a video when we get to a stopping point in this dialogue. Well, you know what? I tell you what. We'll call it a video now. I'm going to go off screen and play through and get to the point where the Festival of the Hunt would take a different turn. Because, like, if I just keep going, we're just going to get more spoilers, and it'll be even more jarring when we jump back into the Festival of the Hunt. The other thing I could do is, I tell you what, and between videos, I will watch somebody else's play of both Festival of the Hunt outcomes that we haven't already seen. Vivi winning and Zidane winning, and I'll decide which one is more worth seeing. Because the main thing is, we missed a freaking fight. You're supposed to have a battle against that giant scary monster that we saw a cinematic of, but I didn't realize that you only encounter it if you go to a very specific place at a specific time, because that always happened to be off screen. I just managed to, like, kind of poor luck. I just lucked out of getting that battle. But we will have it next time, because we'll start the next video. I will have played to the point where that battle's about to happen. So, see you guys then.